I did check like always. I want to just check something here. What color do we want? I'm using my Elgato camera again, and it's just the color is like the room looks dark right now. So just give me a sec. And my other Elgato key light, for some reason, it's not in the command center. So I'm gonna get that all working today, and I'm gonna get it into Home Assistant. And I'm gonna get my Stream Deck updated because I haven't used my Stream Deck for quite a while. And yeah. Anyway, good morning. You were the first here from Amsterdam. Niles or Niels, I'm terrible at names. Rare Stace, good morning. Jax, how's it going? Rich, good morning. Cyberdog, good morning. Got Wire, Albert, good morning. Frederick, good morning. I just saw that Tom Lawrence is streaming at this exact same time too today. So I was gonna watch him, but obviously I can't because I'm streaming. We did have daylight savings time, so usually it would be like right now would be 10 a.m., but it's 11 a.m. With that change. But the good thing about that is, let me see when is sunset in Toronto today? When is sunset in Toronto? So the sunset's going to be longer. We're going to get more daylight. So it's going to be 7:17 p.m. instead of like 5 p.m., which is great. Let's see. Stang, good morning. How's it going? From San Diego, California. Josh, good morning. How's it going? John, Addictive Manufacturing. How's it going? Good morning. Yes, hit the like button. What leaks do you have in store for us? Nothing, unless there's something in the background. And there's not. So right there. Oh, you guys can't see that anyway. It's the UX7, but that's not a leak. It's already out. Juan, good morning from Melbourne, Florida. That is one place I have not been in Florida. Are you planning on going to any of the UniFi conferences this year? Yes, anyone that is in North America, unless Ubiquity wants to fly me out, but I guarantee you they don't. Because the ones that they have going on right now are in Mexico City, Brazil, United Kingdom, and Germany. I'd like to go to all of them, to be honest with you, but I just don't want to pay for it all. It'd be very expensive to go to every single one. It's 3 p.m. there. Well, I guess this is going to make it an hour earlier for the people in the UK, I would assume. What are you doing? South Korea, good night from you. Messy Shack, how's it going? Jason, how's it going? So we didn't have any videos this week, but there should be a couple next week. Let me... Where was she? Really what? Hey. God. I'm going to try to get Nelly up here. I don't know if I can. Here. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. No, it's okay. It's fine. We don't need Nilly this morning unless she wants to jump in here. Let's see. I think I said hello to you, Jason. Good morning, Rich. I got confirmation for the London one. I think Alex Lowe from UI Chat is going to that. Everybody said yes. I know. Okay, so technically Mexico is North America. I'm talking about Canada or the United States, right? That's where I'm talking. Where I would go. We need proof of life of Mocha. I don't know where Mocha is. They have been going into their catio, though, because it is getting warm outside. Can I show you that? No, I can't. Yeah, I could show you that, probably. I just want to show you something else here. I want to see, because I did a poll. Let's see, where the heck is it post? And I don't know which one won. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? I didn't think this one would win. So I did a poll for my next video. What should my next video be on? Spoiler alert, it's probably going to be the UniFi Express 7 because at that time when I looked at it, it was above the U7 in-wall. And I think the UX7 is going to be a little bit more interesting than me showing you installing the U7 in-wall on my wall. I'm kind of, I don't know if I even want to upgrade to it because it doesn't have 6 gigahertz. Not that I need to use 6 gigahertz, but because I only have one device that is 6 gigahertz capable, which is my iPhone. DM, how's it going? Good morning. You've met Alex. Okay, I haven't met Alex. Hopefully he comes to one in the US or Canada. I don't know if they're ever going to be having one in Canada. It would be really nice. Chantel's channel. We will get to... I guess we could bring it up now. Then she won't have to bug me about it later. Where is it? So Chantel's channel is... What are we at right now? We're trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers. And she's at 708. I don't know what her next video will be out. She just had one of when we were in Jamaica. We are going to the Bahamas soon. I forget when, in May or something like that. So if you want to check that out, it's right here. She's close though. Monetization comes once she gets 1,000 because she's already hit over the she hit over the 4,000 watch hours. I ordered a Zigbee dongle. Will be coming this week. Nice. Go to the YouTube channel. NASA Spaceflight was asking for help with their Ubiquiti setup for what upgrades they should do. They have quite the setup down in South Texas. Oh, nice. Well, NASA Spaceflight. I've never... Let's see. NASA Spaceflight. Oh, wow. They're live right now, too, with 1,000 people watching. Their channel's a little bit bigger than mine at 1.29 mil. They know where to find me. I guess if they... Well, maybe they don't know where to find me, but I'm sure if they look up Ubiquiti, I come up, or one of the other people. I could reach out. I just don't know. Oh, I could view their... Oh, I could email them. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll email them and see if I could get something working there. If I change my Wi-Fi from going to default VLAN to guest or IoT, will that mess up things already connected? Yeah, it will move all the connections over, but then if you have firewall rules for your guest network IoT, they'll be in place for that. Reach out and bring me with you. Yes, maybe if I get to go. What are we going to look at today? What are we going to look at? It is very warm. Showing that it's 32 Fahrenheit. I don't know why that's showing that. I don't think it's actually taking my location. Oh, it is too. So it's 32 Fahrenheit, which Fahrenheit to Celsius. I really just need to figure that out in my head. Oh, so 32.0. So it's supposed to get up to 4 today, which is 39.2, which is actually pretty nice for this time of year. They're pretty cool. Cover all the Starship launches. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll definitely take a look and see. Hello guys, Andrea from Romania. I have a lot of problems with my UNAS. Do you like the product? I love my UNAS. My UNAS is great. I push all my files over to it. The shared links is probably my favorite thing about the UNAS. And I could back up my UniFi Protect to it, which is also pretty nice. There's some new things within UniFi Design Center, so that's cool. Let's kind of take a look here. Let's just delete this stuff. There's going to be an updated video on this workspace that we did, the co-working space. Delete. There we go. So this is the co-working space. We're pretty much done here. We're going to be changing a couple things out, and that will be you guys will see a video on that. But with I don't know why it's saying selected devices here because I didn't select any of these. This is a brand new build. I may end up doing an updated video on it. I'm not 100% sure, but what's really nice, we can now pick more than just concrete, drywall, or glass. We have brick, we have metal, and then we have wood. So it's giving us a bit better options for the dB levels. If you looked at my Ekahau Design Center AI Pro video, they have like literally everything. And you could also do custom ones for different custom levels, which is great. Whoops. Forget what else is new. What else is new here? You could go into accessories. We could put a rack. Let's just put the rack where it actually is, which is in this telephone room. I wish we had the Ubiquiti rack when it first came out, but you could click on the rack and then we could edit it. And then we could change the rack unit size, which is awesome. So now you could do, your full build outs, and we could add devices. They had it very limited before. For some reason, after one update, they took out almost every device, and I don't really understand why. But now we pretty much have everything in here, which is great, and the new APs as well, like the E7. Yeah. Yeah, the design website is actually really cool. Yeah. The UNAS, I have one. No migration tools like rsync or rclone unless you install it yourself. Yeah, I mean, So it's really just for raw storage. That's it. I mean, you could back up a UNAS to UNAS. You could back up a UNAS to Synology. You could back up all your Protect cameras to your UNAS. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, Design Center's it's a neat device, or a neat program for free. Let's see what else you could do here. I don't think they have anything else new. One thing I do wish they added into this is under accessories. They don't have a single wall socket. They only have 2 by 2. Which typically most installs you're doing 2 Cat6 anyway, or whatever you're putting in. But there's the odd occasion that you're only putting 1 for like behind TVs and stuff like that. So that kind of screws things up with cable counts. But for each one of us, like you could see on these little triangles here, each one of these triangles, that's 2 data drops. So we had a freaking ton of data drops. At the beginning of this project, they only wanted to go Wi-Fi. There was like 30. And I'm like, are you sure you only want to go Wi-Fi? And then they updated it, and it's close to 300 data drops now, which is kind of insane. There we go. Been worried about dropping everything I've connected off, so was a pain, but my VLANs are all wrong. Yeah, you could switch it out. It's just it'll take a little bit of time for the wireless devices to get onto the new network. In DC, how can I connect the UDMSE with my switch with the DAC? In Design Center, I don't think you can. I don't know how you would do that. Let's put a switch in here. Put that, boop. Like, I don't know if you can you? I don't think it shows you that. They give you like a port list, but there's no actual port. Like, you can't actually configure it. So, you want to put a DAC from here to here. They don't let you do that. Once you start adding devices, it's just going to end up populating all these ports for you. It would be nice if we could actually change the ports to what we want them to be, which would be a great feature, especially when you're starting to do your planning phase. Yeah, it won't connect them in there. I doubt it, unless they end up changing that somewhere. Can the UNAS be powered down? You could shut your UNAS off, but it's just like the NVR. You're just doing like a cold or just a full-on restart or a reboot. Alonso, how's it going? I have a street-facing pedestrian gate. I want to let Amazon drivers in when I'm not home. When they ring the doorbell, what should I get? Is the gate intercom the only option? The gate intercom for a gate opening would be your only option. Yes. Which the gate intercom is great. There's so many videos that I'm backlogged on, and that is one of them. Oops. Yeah, the gate intercom is definitely one of them that's coming up. We have 4 of them sitting in my basement right now that I need to get out, but we're going to be working on that shortly. We have a job coming up in April. I think it's in April that we're doing. They have all access cameras at this massive mansion house. And we're going to be ripping those all down and putting UniFi cameras up, and we're putting a gate controller there. And we're also putting in LPR camera, which is really sweet. The LPR camera, I haven't even plugged in yet. I probably should. There are a couple videos out there on it though already. So if you're interested, you could go watch that. Has anybody in chat bought the U7 Lite or the U7 in-wall? I have one, I think, beside me here. Yep. It's the exact same design as it's the same design as the Nano HDs. Are these stickers? Are there screws under there? We'll see. I may put this in the master bedroom closet because I have a cable there. And I need to get it covered up. So I might put the U7 Lite there. I might put the U7 in-wall downstairs. This still does MLO because it's still combining the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz together. It just doesn't have 6 gigahertz. But for a low-cost access point, which you would put in like a dentist office or something like that, I think it's pretty good. DPC Technologies has both. Yes, you did a video on it. I don't know. I'm still deciding if I want to do the video on it. I probably should. Yeah, 2 lights on the way. Nice. Not yet. I spent too much on UniFi gear. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's the problem when you... let's go to the US because I figure... I would assume most people here are probably from the US. I know that there's UK as well, but probably not too many of you from Canada. And so we'll look at US prices. So it's $99, which isn't bad for this type of thing. We actually did an old age home or a retirement home a long time ago, and we used U6LRs. But they really could have just used this because all they do, it's just for on their tablets. They walk around and it's just for medication. That's it. It's not high bandwidth. It's nothing. And this would have been so cheap. Originally, we were going to go with Nano HDs. It was Wi-Fi 5, whatever. This was back in the day, like in 2020. This is the starting of it. But their MSP wanted us to do long-range access points, which you could not find in stock anywhere. I think I have a picture of it, and a lot of people were mad at me for posting it. Let me see. I don't think I'm logged in. Let's see if I have my... One sec. Okay. I think I have a picture of it. I had like 50 of them on my back wall. This is... Oh, crap. Hold on a sec. 2FA. Oh, they sent it on WhatsApp. I don't even use WhatsApp. Frick. Oh, there we go. What? I wonder why that's I need to figure that out. I need to put that on the authenticator or something like that. But I'll show you the picture once I get it. The price point is great on the lights, yeah. I have a 6 Pro and I've been looking at the 7 in-wall. Do you recommend get it? If you don't want 6 gigahertz, sure, because it does the in-wall. It does 2.4 and 5. It's still Wi-Fi 7 with the MLO and stuff like that, and you have the 2 ports on it. Yeah, which if you need the ports, sure, and the price point, yeah, it's only $149. How? I mean, if you want 6 gigahertz and you don't need the port, this is $199. Profile. Let's go and try to find this picture that I was talking about. Where the heck was it? This would have been a long, long time ago. This would have been 5 years ago? Could it have been 4 or 5 years ago? Which is kind of insane to think about. Oh, I forgot about this little device. The Synology B-Link. Where the heck did it go? You'd tell my office has changed a little bit since then. I used to have just... Oh, there's Nelly. What a sweet girl. I used to just have boxes of old gear sitting up there, and it looked horrible. So that's why... Well, and I started getting into Lego. And I'm like, you know what? Lego probably looks a little bit better back there than these old, unused boxes. Okay, I might not be able to find it. It is way down there. Let's see. I need to get another... Actually, we're probably going to be building a new Catio because, well, this was an AI 360 and ended up breaking it. This was a tiny Catio. We actually got it expanded and we got it attached into our window. So we don't need to go outside and bring the cats out there. Tim, good morning. How's it going? I'm changing my U6LR to the U7 Pro. Nice. The U7 Pro is good. I like the U7 Pro Max because they have that spectrum analysis on it. Yes, I am going to, and I did mention that in Discord, I'm going to be starting to do more Twitch streams or, you know, just more streams in general, but not on YouTube because it doesn't have anything to do with my YouTube channel. So I'll end up doing Lego streams and I'll end up doing just normal Twitch streams. I want to find this. It's going to bug me if I don't find it. It's just a box of 50 access points. That's all it is. But people were really mad at me because during that time you could not get any access points, and somehow I got 50. What the heck? I still have these Aruba instant on switches. I have no idea what to do with them. They're just sitting in my basement. See, stuff like that I could give away, but I'm not the best at shipping, so that's why I try... Oh, here we go. This is a portion of it. I don't know if that's Nilly or Mocha. That may be Mocha. I don't remember. Mocha's gained a little bit of weight, like the rest of us. Do you know if anyone with Ubiquiti camera system is using third-party monitoring? No, I don't know anybody who is. You remember that? Yeah, like people were very, very angry at me. it was a funny time because here it is right here. No wonder I can't find any. I mean, that's not bad. Let's see. I think it was on TikTok that people were more mad at me. I thought there's a limit of 2 per order. I forget what happened with that. I think there was a limit of, in Canada, it was a little bit different than the United States. I think there was a limit of 15 per account. I don't know if that's wrong of me to do. I had a couple accounts. I got employees to make some accounts, and we bought some access points, which was great. Yeah, you could see it, like at the top. This is my old shelf. I think it looks a lot better with Lego up there now. We all asked for one. Yeah, it was a decent job. They definitely did not need U6LRs though, like at all. What else is new within the Ubiquiti world? I said Design Center updates. We've already kind of looked at the Design Center updates. I'm trying to think what else is newish. There was this picture that came out of MWC. It was by PC Mag. So these, I don't know what they are, but whatever. This came out of MWC. If it's on a public floor, we're allowed to see it. I'm not going to speculate on anything though, but they kind of look cool, both of these. And I did see some alarm manager, not alarm manager, sorry, the Superlink sensors there. I forget where I saw it though. I think somebody posted it in Discord. They look a lot smaller than. Let me see if I could find the picture. I won't be able to. It's too far back. They look a lot smaller than I was imagining. So like the actual water leak detect thing in the video, it looks pretty big, but it actually isn't that big at all, which is awesome. Let's see. Will you be doing another full setup with a zone-based firewall? E.g., a specific question is how to deal with the Wi-Fi doorbell Pro with a camera or IoT VLAN. Well, it would be on your camera Wi-Fi network if you're using a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi one for that, or you could put it on your IoT. But yeah, like typically what I would do, I'd just create a second account or second SSID for my camera network. But all my cameras, they're hardwired, so I don't need to worry about that. 5G routers from home and business. I saw a video. Oh, did you? Oh, nice. They may not have showed some of this before in Miami. This does look kind of cool though. Like this design right here looks like the Amplify Alien. If you guys ever seen the Alien before, and this just looks like a totally new design. Somebody said the MWC was Mac Telecom World Conference. They are not wrong. Let's see what other updates there were. Actually, maybe I'll pull up the updates over here. Just don't want to show things. Community. And I think they've changed the community release section. Okay, good thing, because I was in early access. Yep. UniFi endpoint, don't really care about that. ConnectCast Pro, I haven't even used the ConnectCast Pro. One thing I wouldn't mind doing, I have to buy a new Lutron light hub because I broke the actual power cord for it, but I wouldn't mind integrating. I have 2 Lutron lights right now. I wouldn't mind integrating it within UniFi Connect. I was working with somebody last week or the week before, and they had like 80 different light switches in there, which was kind of crazy to see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Protect sensors looked, they looked way smaller. Or the soup. Oh, there's Mocha. Okay. What you doing? All right. When do you think the first Superlink device will be released? I think they sent out an email, and it's going to be released in Q2. It looked like. I'm buying the U7 Pro for my Bell 3x3 internet this week from the UI website. Nice. Yeah, what am I using right now? I'm just using, what am I using? I don't know what I'm using. I am using in-walls. Like in my basement, on top of my network rack, I just have a U7 in-wall just sitting on there on top of the rack. It's probably not right to have it like that, but whatever. It's on the table stand. And like our basement's not finished, but we have a couch and we have carpet and stuff all down and TV and a little whatever. And then in my living room, I use a U7 in-wall Pro. And then upstairs, I might put that U7. I may put the U7 light up there. Supports locating Lutron lights. I wonder how it would locate a Lutron light. Lutron shades now return the previous state. Oh, that's cool. So they're actually really tying into the Lutron stuff. Filters are available when creating groups. I kind of want to get into Connect a little bit more. I should bring my screen up and play around with it. Oh, what are you doing? I'm buying a blackout blind too. That is what I'm going to be doing today after live stream. Getting a blackout blind because I'm sick of the brightness. Oh, she's passed out. Good. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got Rogers. My Bell internet is actually crapping the bed. The fiber internet has not been good. It was fixed, and then I'm having major packet loss, like major packet loss. So it's something to do on the road that they need to fix. So luckily I do have I have Rogers as a backup. For an outdoor cable run in a buried PVC, would you use shielded or unshielded Cat6? I rarely ever use shielded unless we're asked to spec it. So probably not. Post them. Oh, you posted. Okay, one sec. Oh, here we go. I mean, yeah. This is all we were allowed to. Yeah, this is all public facing. So let's see if they showed. I just want to see the sensors again because they looked really small. They got 24 more images. Darn. Okay, so there's some of the sensor, or there's the Superlink. Oh, what is that? Oh, that must be the Ultra. Yeah, I kind of want to play around with the audio stuff as well. This is what I want for my house. I want a little test kit for when I'm doing videos like this, where I could swipe when we're doing UniFi access videos, I could swipe this and show the door open rather than just showing it on my side here. They did have a little gate one too in Miami, which is kind of cool. That's the elevator hub. That is the Express. Let's see. Okay. 5G link. Dream. Okay, so it didn't show any of the sensors. The sensors look really small and they look really cool. I'm excited to test them out. I'm hoping I get my hands on them soon. I passed it. Did I? Okay, hold on. Let me look more clearly. Oop. Those dishes. Where the heck are they, man? Super link. I don't think. Oh, they're right here. There you go. Yeah, so these are a lot. There's a relay. They're showing the environmental scanner and then the entry sensor. I'm kind of interested to see what the actual big hub is going to look like. I mean, it's taking the same form factor of their UniFi access stuff, but I don't know how big it's actually going to be. I would assume it's going to be like 4 or 5 times the size of this relay. They were like, yeah, yep, got it. I think you guys are probably a little bit behind me. But yeah, ask your questions. This probably isn't going to be a super long stream because I don't have a lot to talk about today. We did this installation, which was fun. My look how filthy I am. So that's how dirty the cables were. We didn't do any of the cabling at this job site, so the electricians ran it, and you could tell how much slack they didn't leave. Some of the cables were almost too short to actually reach it to the patch panel. It was fun though. I mean, it was a decent sized job. And yes, this was tidied up at the back afterwards. Ether lighting cables, which were nice. Originally, we weren't going to use ether lighting, and then I found a pack of 24 in my basement, and then I had like 10 other ones. On the back door, they just wanted a doorbell. We put the doorbell in, and now I think they're thinking about getting access put there now. But I believe, can't you open access doors now with fingerprint scans? I think you can with the doorbell and use NFC. So we wouldn't actually have to put a real reader on there. We just have to get an electric strike hooked up. So yeah. Oh, it was terrible. Usually what you should do, you could put them in a bag, right? To at least keep them somewhat covered, but it's just such a weird setup where they had this. This is like the rack is sitting in their main workspace. They didn't put it in the electrical room, and it's wide open. Like anybody could get to the network rack. Z-Guy, good morning. Let's see. I'm working with UniFi on problems with the UNAS max transfer speed being 65 meg, SSD RAID 10. I am not having those issues, no. Audio is great. I have it planned in my home and business. Actually, this reminded me to go check. Yeah, the speakers are just expensive. That's my thing. I don't know what type of speakers to buy, and like right now I use what do I use? KRK. Monitor, speaker monitor, studio monitor. And these won't plug into, I think they're this. I think they're this one. Oh, do I have ad block on? They were like $900, I think. I don't know. They're one. I don't know which model I have, but they're KRK speakers. So it was more for recording guitar and stuff like that. So I have a set of KRK up here. I have a set in my basement where my Mac is, where I record guitar. But other actual studio monitors for plugging into the amp, they're pretty expensive. And I don't really listen to music that much other than on my phone, so I don't know if I'm going to buy it. How reliable is your G4 Pro finger scanner? Where the heck did that go? Finding mine very hit and miss. Mine has been good. Mind you, I haven't been using it. I've just been typing in the code into the door. They didn't announce another UWC location yet. No, they have not. They've only announced, there's only 4 of them. I would assume they're going to do, actually, I just got a thing in my memory a year ago. So in 2 weeks, that's when the Chicago one was. But this is the only days that they have so far. I don't even know where I'd like them to go. I think if they went back to Florida, I'd like it to be Orlando. Or Tampa. Never been to Tampa. I don't want to go back to Miami. Chicago would be kind of cool. Stay down there for a little bit longer than 2 days. Other than that, I don't really know. Toronto would be kind of cool, but going to this event, I kind of want it to be outside of Ontario. Good morning, Mr. Sarge. Well, you didn't miss too much. I haven't been, I don't have a lot to talk about today. What tool do you use to bind Cat6 cable to the Ubiquiti keystones? I don't use Ubiquiti keystones. The stuff that I was using is iPunch tool. Vertical cable. This is the tool that I use. So I use vertical cable iPunch tool or One Punch. I forget what they call it, with their VMAX keystone jacks for the Ubiquiti ones. And I want to test them out. I don't think they're available in Canada yet. I'd actually change out my whole rack to the shielded ones because they're silver. Keystone, even though my cabling isn't shielded. You could get couplers too. Yeah. Oh, they're sold out. I wonder, they must have came in stock. How the heck do you sell out of these? Like, you got to have thousands of these in stock. Like, people buy them by crazy. But these ones are toolless, which I think is going to take a little bit longer. So you pass through your conductors inside there, you pop them down, and then you cut the excess slack off, and then you push it in and you crimp, and that's it. But I feel like that's going to take a lot longer than the vertical cable One Punch tool. And hopefully they work well. I'm sure they do. Okay. I already said that. Cables are UniFi DAC cables. Oh, gotcha. I had a slow transfer speed, but that was my fault due to the use of Windows. Forget the brown nose speakers I used, but I installed in my ceiling throughout. Yeah, I guess I could get ceiling mounted ones. Yeah. What do I use? Currently, this is what I use, and I'm going to be upgrading it, though. NetAlly Link Runner. I think it's a G2. No, it's not that one. Yeah, it's this. It's discontinued now. Support only. I'm going to see if they want to send me a 4000 series, but I'd have to do videos on it, or I'm just going to buy a 4000. So this is kind of what I want to get, is the Link Runner AT4000. Fluke has a couple good ones. Fluke network cable. I forget what it's called. Oh, here it is. It's the Link IQ. It's $4,000 though, which is okay. This is going to be at least that much. They actually sent this to me to test out, and it worked really well. But it just depends on the vendor that you care about. No problem. Please bring it to... Oh, Texas would be kind of cool, too. To go see some big barbecue. Stuff like that. I've never been there. I am a music guy. I'm a music guy for sure. But I just don't have speakers in my house right now. So if we ever buy or build, then I'll put a bunch in. I have a client that already have a UDM Pro, but he heard something else about the Fortinet firewalls. Now want to upgrade to that. What is your opinion? I don't use Fortinet, but I probably wouldn't upgrade. Like it all depends what he's looking for in the feature set. Have you installed anything in the 42U rack? I have not. It is still sitting just like this. Just like this. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I want to bring it to clients, but I don't want to carry it back upstairs. It was very heavy. I do want it though too. They actually just sent me the cable, the horizontal cable manager, and a shelf for it. So we'll see. I'll probably end up installing it. I believe Ubiquiti wanted me to bring it into a business, but it was already shipped here. And for me to ship it somewhere else, it's going to cost me over $900. What's your reason for not using Ubiquiti keystones? They haven't been available in Canada. And they look like they're actually more work to do than the vertical cable. So vertical cables are, how much are their VMAX jacks? Just going to look on my side screen here. VMAX jacks. And then we're going to have to do math. Oh, wait, this is US dollars. Let's go to Canada. Why do I have to enter the characters? Okay. Vertical cable VMAX. Okay, so is that 50 of them? Let's do this calculation. I'm gonna have to bring up the calculator because my math is terrible. $205 divided by 50. So they're $4.10. 55, 410, so 55 divided by 12. I guess, I mean, they're pretty much on par. These are for Cat 6A jacks, though, actually. Hold on, let's go to the Cat 6 jacks. We don't care about Cat 6A. Okay, so these ones are actually cheaper. So 41 divided by 12. Yeah, so their Cat 6 actually end up cheaper than the vertical cable. But time is money. So if the vertical cable saves me time when I'm terminating, it's definitely worth the extra bit of cost. For me, at least, anyway. Today, mostly wiring up for a few more things in my office, and then I will get back to you. Okay, no worries. Working on the SFTP batch processing for our customer. Nice. I installed these keystones last week. A little bit funky, but overall, I think Panduit had the same style. I believe Panduit is the same. Panduit keystone jacks. I could be it might be Belden. I think it's Panduit. Is it Panduit? Somebody has the same style of these, like, toolless, whatever. Every Wednesday or Thursday around 4:30 a.m. I get a rogue AP notification. When I check it, it's always my AC mesh MAC address, but it comes up with the same element. Weird. That's interesting. Make sure no one else is plugging things into your network. Okay. Oh my god, my color is so off on this camera. I still use the basics, are all the lines up tested for cabling. Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic wire map test. It depends if the company wants you to provide a PDF of the actual testing. These racks are pretty heavy. I think it was 450 pounds with the box and everything on it, because it comes on a big skid. They actually put a ramp on the skid, or they give you a ramp with the skid because these are on casters. What my brother and I did, we took off these panels. The side panels, we took off both the glass doors, and it made it a lot easier to bring it down. I was a little freaked out thinking if we almost didn't make it around the corner anyway, because where my laundry room is and then the door going down, there's not a lot of room. What is the easiest way for crimping cables? We use the normal pass-through crimping tools a lot. I also use the Link IQ. Well, the pass-through are fine. Yeah, I don't use pass-through anymore. I find a lot of people are going to agree or disagree on this, but I find I always have more failures on the pass-through. And honestly, the normal Keystone or the normal RJ45s are just as easy, and there's not as much failures with them. I haven't heard anything about a new Dreamwall. I think it would be cool. I remember when they first announced the Dreamwall Pro, which was like the best thing. That's what I wanted, was the Dreamwall Pro, but unfortunately they never came out with it. Fortinet is good and expensive, and yearly fees for updates and support, some vastly more complicated to manage, not intuitive. I've had both. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never used Fortinet, so I don't know about that, but I don't think the UDM or UniFi OS is lagging behind, probably. I can't speak to that fully because I don't use it. Pass-through needs sealing. Yes, you need to use that dielectric grease, or who has it? Oh gosh, who's the brand that I use? There's a brand that actually has this little cap that you put over top. Easy 45? Is that what it's called? No, it's not Platinum Tools. Frick, I forget who it is. Anyway, there's this little black cap that you put on that goes over top of the conductors. Yeah, can we spend five minutes about arguing? So it's not about not testing. It's more about if you're having it outside and then moisture gets into it, that you have to put dielectric grease. So if you don't do that, you're probably going to have something bad. It's very hard to mess up a pass-through cable crimp. You could see all the conductors coming out the end. But I just don't use them. I just find I've been doing it so long, it's so much easier for me, or it's just easy to crimp RJ45s. If you've done it enough times, it becomes simple. If we have a large structure with many U6 Pros and someday upgrade to a new AP with the new Wi-Fi tech, is replacing one or two in the main area reasonable, or does that... No, you should be all right. You should be okay. I do have a project coming up where we're going to be mixing some stuff to get mixing a couple different APs together, and that's going to be filmed. So I'm going to be doing... Where's the Unified Design Center? There's actually going to be a couple more videos on this site here. I need to do a Wi-Fi scan, so we're going to go with the Ekahau Sidekick 2, and we're going to do a scan to make sure that we're fully covered in this, because they're going to be... They've had a soft launch, but they haven't marketed anything, and in April they're fully launching, so we need to make sure the Wi-Fi is like spot on. They haven't had any troubles right now. Currently, we have U6 Enterprise in here. We may upgrade to Wi-Fi 7. I'm not 100% sure, just because they want the latest and greatest. So anything new that comes out, they pretty much just want to put it in. Not like they're going to have, you know, they're not going to have thousands of users up here, because the space, they might have hundreds of users, but not thousands. But looking at their actual Wi-Fi client graph, they had, I would say, at least 1/3 of the devices were on 6 gigahertz. So a lot of people are going over to it. So yeah, we have one access door here that I need to get up and running. We need to just change the door handle on it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But ask your questions. I'll stay on another 10 minutes. I got some stuff to do today. I got to get that UX7, the UniFi Express 7 video completed. Because that is going to be neat. What else are we doing for work? I'm just trying to think. Tuesday, we're going to install the rest of, well, it was this. We have the ENVR there. Why? This is just sitting on a table right now because their network rack in the basement is a complete disaster. Where is it? And I'm a little scared to rip it out and redo it all. Let's see if I could find a picture. I talked about this before on another live stream, but where the heck is it? Is it this? I think this is it. So this rack's a little bit of disaster. These cables, for one, are a little too tight. The problem with this network rack, literally nothing is labeled right now, like anything. And a lot of these cables are going out to like license plate reading machines as well as their gate controllers. And the cable within going into the patch panel, there is no slack. It just goes right to the top of the patch panel and that's it. So what we would have to do, this is a 25U rack, I think they have in there. We'd have to put in a 42U rack, and then we'd have to do the patch panels right at the top, just kind of like this. But we'd have to label everything. Like, we need to know what's going on. They had an issue where their heating controller went down. So when the heating controller went down, something happened where the heat just cut off, and nobody knew where it was. And we kind of took this place over from the old IT vendor, but nobody had any idea. It wasn't even in this network rack, the heating controller. It was somewhere else, but it actually failed. The actual board failed on it. But this needs to be cleaned up. So we're going to end up putting a new rack in here. I'm just doing it over a weekend and hoping nothing messes up on Monday morning. That's kind of the scary thing. Oh, Chantel's in chat. Let's see here. You know what I would like to do if I could raid people? Like raid people on, you know how like Twitch, you could send it over to different channel, because Lawrence System's on right now, but yeah. Okay, silly question perhaps, but if you have a fiber with an LC connector, so a pair, is there a way to replace them? Someone managed to mangle them. To replace them? Well, is it a patch cable or not? Because if it's not a patch cable, you just need to cut the ends off, and then you're gonna have to re-terminate them, right? And fiber is a little bit harder to re-terminate than copper. But yeah, everybody go check out Chantel's channel. If this is for travel stuff, different vlogs that we're in. We have Maui. I think our first video was actually Maui, or somewhere like that. Go check that out. There will be more videos this week of some sort. You'll probably see 2 videos this week. I will be live streaming on Twitch, eventually doing some Lego builds and stuff like that. But I am going to get out of here for the day. Go check out Tom Lawrence if you want. He's live streaming right now. Let me actually put his channel in there. I'm sure most of you know who Lawrence Systems is.
By that.
But let me just put him up there. I'm probably going to go watch it as well. Sit down. But yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Watch out for the new videos. They're going to be pretty cool. And then we'll talk next week. I might do a live stream during... I'm just trying to find the YouTube so I can shut off. I might do a live stream during the week. I did one a couple weeks ago on a Wednesday, and it seemed to do pretty well. Yes, and hit the like button on your way out. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.